Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys out there are having a great day. I know I am. I'm having a very classic day. Today's very classic 8 hours. I woke up very early. I woke up at like 6:30. So I woke up really like 5:30, which was wild because I was like, am I about to get up at 5:30? But no, I slept in an extra hour. I'd rather get to sleep than risk performance. You know what I mean? Risk today, performance-wise, being bad. I have about 3 to 4 phone calls scheduled for today and tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm going to do sales. I'm going to do 2 hours of sales today, cut cold outreach down to 1 hour, and then I produced today. What I've already done was I did cold outreach already. I did an hour of cold outreach around, and then I did 2 hours of producing. That was before the cold outreach. I had 2 hours of producing. So I got everybody's mix and master. I got everybody's custom beat done. But for the next around 2 hours and a half ish, my main goal is gonna be these phone calls and staying on track with them, because I have one set for 1 p.m., which is a bad idea. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I should have just set it for like 12 or something. But I set it for 1 because usually I edit during 1. So if anything, I'll start editing the videos. I think I'll edit a YouTube channel, edit a podcast, and then start sales. That's a good idea. But yesterday and the day before yesterday were not very classic days. They were very, that's the best way I could put it. Just not classic. They were, I was going to do things with my brother and my family, and I cut it short. 2 days ago, I had 3 hours and a half done, and yesterday I had around 5 hours done. So that's not great for me. To have 2 days in a row like that, that's not that awesome. So to get a day like today, I was supposed to have an appointment to get something done, whatever. It was a long story, but that got canceled. So I was like, all right, so today really is going to be a true 8 hours. We're actually doing this. And today I'm also leaving. I'm out of here. I'm going to a different place, going to vacation home and chilling there. And my brother has to go do stuff, and we're going to be hanging out. And obviously still I'm going to be going to bed early. And still I'm going to be waking up early. And still I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to bring the camera. You guys are going to see me in tomorrow's episode. You guys are going to see me in a completely different environment. I hope I'm in like a completely, I hope it all works out. We can actually get to go. But so that's going to be wild, dude. Like that to me is going to be like, come on, let's go. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to do one of these YouTube videos or things like this in a different environment, and just never felt like it just felt like I never really got the chance to. I felt like I was always hindered. I don't know why. It was like I feel like I can't. I can, but family's asleep and things like that. So I'll probably just do like 15 minutes straight tomorrow, or 10 minutes straight, and do like a different type of video, maybe a how-to video. It'll still count as a day. 47 or 48 tomorrow is. Today's 47. Yeah, today's day 47. So we're getting close to that 50. We're getting close to day 50, and it's making me a little bit nervous. If I'm going to be totally honest, it's making me a little bit nervous because I feel like I'm not working hard enough. I feel like I'm not pushing myself to the length that can be pushed. And that's upsetting to me. You know what I mean? It's upsetting. That makes me like, it's a lack of potential. My potential greatness, quote unquote, right? And yeah, I never want that. I want my full on energy, everything. And the fact that, not to say I can't have it, it's circumstances that I've chosen, it's excuses, of course. And the fact that that's what's kind of stopping me from being the best sales guy, from being the best. It's really, I was saying this is my problem right now. I was talking to myself a little bit, and I was like, yeah, that's my problem right now. And then I went, it won't be a problem in 3 months. I mean, this is something I've mentioned so many times on the YouTube channel, on the podcast. It won't matter in 3 months to me is the craziest thing ever. Because 3 months is a long time. It's not that long. Like 3 months is a good amount of time, but when we think about it, we're like, just fly by 3 months. And when you're on the other side of the 3 months, like 3 months from now, you can be a completely different person. In 3 months, you yourself watching this can look completely different. You can get fat, you can get skinny, right? It's like in 3 months, you could become fairly good at a skill. So only 90 to 100 days, this problem won't even matter. It won't even be a thought in my head. And before, like, I didn't have direct proof or direct experience with this, whereas now I have direct experience with this exact situation. You know? All right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to go straight into editing these videos, edit a podcast, edit a YouTube video, and I'll see you guys towards the middle-ish of the day. All right, let's do it. So I just finished doing a lot. I did sales. Today's a really weird day. That's all I'll say. Today is like a really odd one because I feel like it's going by quick. And yet I did 2 hours of sales and only 1 hour of cold outreach, which I'm a bit upset about because I'm trying to prepare for the sales calls. I really do believe I can nail some of these people. I could actually get them to buy. So if I believe, then let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's get down to the brass tacks of it. You know, and so I think it really is amazing to be in this position at my age, and it's today I'm feeling oddly grateful just for that, just to be in this position to do it. I feel like it's so exciting. You got to remember, for the last few years, I've just been producing and dreaming about days like these, dreaming about, going through the hell, cold outreach and this and that, understanding how it works. And now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, it's not as great as I thought it'd be. And I'm like, what, I thought it was going to be easy? I definitely didn't think that, so I guess it is as hard as I thought it would be. It's easier said than done when you say something like, oh, it's going to be hard. Way easier said than actually done. In practice, it's going to be hard is actually hard. So it's actually difficult. So I find it to be really funny because I'm like, what did I expect? I expected like me to be like, oh, this is easy, piece of cake. The only thing that I messed up with, and this is actually really funny, and I'm laughing at myself for doing this because I'm an idiot. I set up a phone call for 1. Now, this is upsetting. It's around 12:30 right now. So I set up a phone call for 1. If that phone call lasts more than a half hour, or more than an hour in general, like if I go for like 40 minutes, I won't be able to do IG Reels or TikToks. So it's kind of going to mess me up. Even though this kind of actually makes sense because I did sales around 2 hours-ish. But in the midst of sales, I guess I didn't do sales for 2 hours because in the midst of sales, I edited. Yeah. So I guess I did do a smart move because I'm like, oh, the reason why I'm saying this all is because I have this section of time that I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll be able to make this time. And now, looking at it, I'm like, I definitely can make that time. That's actually perfect that I put the phone call there so that I can push to 2 and then do, for my last video of this, do a podcast. I already edited a podcast. I did do some editing early. I switched with the order of my day. I really did, accidentally, kind of in order to the phone calls. Like I said, I really wanted to nail these phone calls. I didn't want it to be like an average phone call, just taken in order. It's like, no, I wanted to, go all in, man. When was the last time I went all in? I thought about that. I was like, on a call. Just going balls to the wall. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, actually, though, like, fully going for it. I don't know. It's been a little while. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for this 1 o'clock call. I have about 30 minutes. And I'm really been practicing my objections, like handling objections. I think I'm going to run some lines with my brother in the car when we drive to the place that we're going to today. And I really am, like, you guys don't know, like, I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Tomorrow's going to be a completely different view, a completely different world of a place. And yeah, it's the first time I left the house to stay in somewhere else since probably November 2023, a couple months. Yeah, it's been a while. To think that November 2023 was a while ago is weird in general. So yeah, because it's like, okay, well, now we're reaching the end of cold weather, right? We're reaching March. It's universally, not really universally, but somewhat the end of cold weather. and it's still cold. Makes sense. It's February though. Okay, fine. So we have like 2 more weeks. We're halfway through February. So it's like we have like 2 more weeks of straight. Just give me the coldest, whatever, and hopefully pray to God March doesn't hit us with snow or something. I really don't like March. March is like my worst enemy, honestly, because it's really funny because it's true. I'm like, I used to think March was awesome. It was the start of spring. You would see the flowers grow. I don't know. I was like, it's fun. It's March. It's fun. And then April hits, and I'm like, it's still cold? What the hell? It's April. It's only in May that we start to see some interesting stuff happen. But this spring, I've said this before, where I have March and April are kind of free. I don't really have much going on. Whereas this, I have a wedding on Sunday. It's like I have things going on till this day. And between me going to this place and filming two videos that are going to be completely different, or having 2 work days that are going to be in a different place completely, I think even the YouTube videos are going to end up being different because of circumstance. So yeah, I'm real excited. If you guys knew the level of excitement, you think you would be hype. I hope you're getting it through the camera and you could really understand. All right, so I'm going to move on right now. Wish me luck on this phone call. Hopefully I get my first client. That'd be freaking sick. That'd be awesome. And then I could do a podcast with great energy. But if not, whatever. We keep moving forward, right? The same thing we would do if we did. All right, let's get this done. Let's do it. So I just finished everything I have to do for the rest of the day, and I cannot wait to leave this place, go to my vacation home, and rather my family's vacation home, and just rest. You know what I mean? Not just rest. It's also the drive there, road trip, right? Road trip. Whatever happened to a nice road trip? So I'm excited for all of the spoils that come with that. I have to pack my bags. I like packing my bags. I'm going to be honest. I do. You can see it in my eyes. I did go on that sales call. Didn't work, but kind of did. Weird, I know. I was with the guy on the phone. I fucking nail him. I kill it. I don't nail him, but I do my best and get almost a sale, but he's like, next Friday. And I keep pushing. He's like, next Friday, and then hangs up. And then he's like, what's your Cash App? And I'm like, just do it through the website. I don't want my first dollars to be on Cash App. I love for my first dollars to be through the website. These are the things that'll make me feel strong. I love this objection. He had this objection that was, if you made it cheaper, more people would buy. And I said, yeah, that's why it's a lot, because I want to deal with serious people. And I love that, because that put him in the category of serious people. And it is correct. The more you pay, the more serious you take your career. It's like, oh, interesting. I was going hard. I mean, I did good. I am impressed with myself, and I'm like, all right, this works. I just don't think I was very empathetic as I'd like to be. He called me a salesman, which I don't think is a good sign. So there's a couple things. I'm gonna have to run lines. I think I'm gonna run like old school. When I was a kid, me and my brother, we used to run lines together before a show and things like that. So this time we're gonna run sales lines, and it'll be exciting going through them. It'll be really awesome to actually spend time with him tomorrow. I want to get him involved in the business. I think it's a cool way to get him involved, and he'll enjoy himself doing it. He'll be like, hell yeah. That's how it is. Old friends. You know what I mean? Old fucking friends. They're the best. They never let down, old friends. They always are. I'm not going to say they never let down. They do let down. But when you remember all the good things, you start to be like, oh, right. You remember everything that you have, and you go, oh, right. I forgot about all that. Must have forgotten about all that stuff because I'm complaining, right? Why the hell am I complaining? It's like some people don't have a brother at all that taught them, right? Or a sister that teaches me every day. These people, they don't have it, right? And if you're one of those people, you're not screwed in life. Maybe you have best friends, which I don't have. I don't have many best friends outside of my family. I don't think there's one way to actually have a friend. It's not just through your family. I don't think there's one way to have to be truly successful. Right? There's one way to be objectively successful in terms of money. You just get the most money. And I was successful. But subjectively, which matters more, let's be honest. I mean, when you die, they're not going to be like, well, objectively, he was a good guy. No, they're going to be like, he meant a lot to me. Right? I hope you guys, at your funeral, someone actually you actually mean something to somebody because of your actions, not because of your circumstances, not just because they were family, because you actually did the thing that you maybe didn't want to do, but you thought you should, so you did it anyway. Maybe it's for a person, maybe it's volunteering, whatever it is. I love to think that I really helped more than I hurt. Because I've hurt a good amount. I've hurt some people, including myself, a good amount. I've helped some people, again, a good amount. I think in quantity, I've hurt more people. In quality, in the amount of goodness that I did for some people, some individuals, it was pretty substantial and rare. You don't see a lot of people doing that. I was very impressed with myself when I did it. Did I get something out of it too? Not really. I didn't get money out of it. I didn't get real expedience out of it. Nothing really material. I just got a goodness in my heart, and that's all I really needed. I don't know. You could argue with me. What else do you need to do something good? Maybe you need something else besides goodness in your heart. Maybe that's selfish, but I enjoy being good, and I hope to be good to myself tonight. I hope I don't make stupid decisions and don't do anything that's off the track, and we actually get to do maybe an 8-hour day tomorrow would be nice. An 8-hour day tomorrow would be tight. That'd be great. And if so, like if I do get an 8-hour day and I nail it, dude, come on. I'm going to be so pleased with myself. I'm going to be so pleased with myself. It's unbelievable. All right. So on that note, I'm going to end the podcast here. Hopefully tomorrow you guys will see me in a different light. You guys will see me in a different place. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and enjoyed this video.